All right, let's take a few minutes today and talk about how the Einstein technology, in specific, how the animation capability of Einstein can really transform ads to make them much more interactive, much more engaging, and at the end of the day, much more effective. Here you see on the screen a picture of Al Pacino, and Al Pacino is a star of a movie that's coming out called Danny Collins. Danny Collins also includes Annette Bening, Jennifer Garner, Christopher Plummer, and I went online and found some of the ads that they are running. And when you promote a movie today, you've got to do online advertising, and you can all of a sudden start to see one of the challenges that you may have in conveying what this movie is all about. It's hard to put much information into an ad, and certainly the copy is small, and it's just, I want you to gauge how effective it would be if you saw these ads. First of all, I kind of, just like it. I want to go see it. But I want you to imagine now that you are opening one of our magazines. I'm going to move over here. Our magazine A-List, which is a consumer publication. I'm going to flip the page, and I want you now to see a different version of the Danny Collins ad, and I want you to kind of assess for yourself how engaged you would be if you were coming across this. So I'll flip the page now. And here you have it. So now through animations, we opened the curtain, then we had the little bounce of the trailer button, and now you click and you launch the trailer, which frankly, movies are marketed by trailers. If you put together a good trailer and can get people to watch it, you got a good chance of them coming to watch your film. If you don't have a good trailer, then that's a different story. But here, we can actually use some animations to make it more engaging to get people involved. So now I want to show you how easy it is to actually create an ad like this inside the Ad Einstein backend, and we are going to create a new ad. We'll give it a name. We'll call it Danny Collins Movie, and we'll click Save. And then we'll go into our ad builder here. Now, once we're in the ad builder, we're going to use a blank canvas. So we'll start from the blank canvas as opposed to uploading a PDF or using some of the templates that we could use. And what we're going to use is our animation effect and basically create a couple layers. So let's start. I'm going to drag over actually through images. I'll click that we'll upload an image. We'll name it. I'll double click on this icon, and I'll do this quickly here so that you can kind of see the ease of this. It would help if I drag it in the right place. See if it's distorted. It's a little bit, but I think it's acceptable here. So then what we're going to want to do is add another image to it. We're going to add the play button that we have. So let's just come here. I'll double click this box. I'll drag my play button on there. All right, so now let's create a little text. We'll give it a headline. So now let's drag it over here. The headline's in black, so obviously we want to change the color to be visible. We'll do it in white. Let's X out of here. Let's go back in and center it. And let's see the font that we want to kind of match the font over here. I think Comic Sans is going to be yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's do that, and then let's make it a little bigger. All right, I think that's probably, we'll test it here. So let's just type the words watch trailer. All right, let's stretch this and see what we got. Let me click out of here and then move it. Okay, I think that is okay. All right, so now we're going to do an animation on the play button. So I'm going to click the animate button here, And we're going to do, you'll see we have dozens and dozens of different animations, and you can play with them all. The one that I want to use here is the bounce effect, and you'll see in a second that's what it looks like, but it's a little slow, and so we can do different things here. So the duration here was 3 seconds. Let's try it 1 second and see what happens. Here, I'll replay it. All right, so that counts a little bouncier. We did before, let's do 3 iterations of it so it kind of can play a few times so that the person coming there sees it enough without being too annoying. And let's give it a little bit of a delay because the curtains are going to have to open. So I think we'll do 4 seconds here, and then we'll just click X out of that. Okay, now we're going to add in another layer of images, which are the curtains. So I'm going to click here. We'll add in the curtain, upload this. I'll drag in the first curtain. So I'm just going to move this around. But you can see it's really easy. It's just a little bit of playing with it. It looks roughly half, close enough. So let's now add in, I'm just going to click save. So we're saving as we go along. Actually, with this, let's do the animate here. So if I click animate, and we're going to want to have it leave, so an exit, a fading exit, so it fades out, and this is going to go to the left, so we'll click fade out to the left. Let's give it a delay of like 2 seconds so it gives the screen time to load. We'll only have 1 iteration of it, and let's have the duration last 3 seconds so we can kind of get a sense of what that's going to be. So there's the delay, and then it goes and fades out. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now let's bring in the other curtain. We'll click image, right, and a little bit. Now let's do the animation here. And this one is going to be, the exit's going to go out to the right. So let's do fade out to the right. We'll do the delay of 2 seconds, which is what we had on the other one. 1 iteration, duration 3. And then when it's done, we want to show the last frame, which will be basically nothing. We don't want it to overtake that. So let's save that. Actually, let's just check this one to make sure the animate, when not playing, we show the last frame, which is basically, this clear because it faded out. And let's do preview, and we'll look. And there you have it. The only other thing that we need to do is embed the video. So I'm going to click this. We'll turn it into a link. We'll want it to be a video link. So I'm going to drag the trailer that I have set aside there, and it'll go and upload that, and it'll process that, and then it'll be all set for viewing when people come to it. So let us close this now. And let's go check a preview and see how this works. Okay, we click preview. It opens, bounces, and then we click, and the video starts. So that's all that you need to do to be able to add animations, play with it, and you can really enhance your ads.